What's up, everybody? Thank you for watching, subscribing, liking, commenting, sharing, doing all the YouTube things that make YouTube such a spectacular place. Moa here, and we are back with the Magic the Gathering Arena free-to-play video series where we start an account from scratch day one and don't add any money, play every day, play for free, and build up to infinity. It is Quick Draft Crimson Vow. Yes, season has begun, so we're going to do one today. My strategy is always to just take all the rares and build the best deck we can from the other cards that remain. Again, the key to being free-to-play is, and going infinite, is to just take all the rares and mythics every chance you can, and build the whole set basically for free. And this is just going to give us much more value than opening our packs individually or spending our gold on packs. So spending your gold on draft gives you not only play experience, fun, but much better value. Alright, so let's hop right in. So pack 1, pick 2. It's got a lot of playable cards. You can go Minister. But personally, I just think Bloodtithe Harvester is the best. It's just an awesome card. You don't want to put yourself in gold early. This is the key to this format, is staying open as long as possible, getting as deep as you can into one color in pack 1. But I mean, I think this is the exception. And not only that, red, black, blood / vampire / whatever is like the best archetype. I mean, all the color pairs are pretty much all the color pairs are playable, to be sure. But if you're going to put yourself in gold, something like Brinecomer is fine, but this is probably the best case scenario. It's just such a good card, and then you can prioritize it for the rest of your draft. You know, trying to grab more blood, trying to grab, recursion from the graveyard, things to bring creatures back. What's that called? Blood Fountain or whatever. So cards like that. So yeah, this is a pretty clear first pick for me. I mean, it's not a windmill slam because you could take Traveling Minister certainly, or the black card. Or even Chill from the Grave, maybe, but this is where we're going to start, because this card is awesome. And we're going to try to abuse it, and it's much better when you know you have one early. Well then. Alright. I guess that is a pretty clear second pick, Bloodtithe Harvester. Also, we're off to the races. This is a great start, but the thing is, it's a dangerous place to be in this particular draft format to solidify yourself right away after 2 packs. But let's be honest, it's what we're going to be, red-black, and let's see how it goes. Alright, Harvester and Lantern Bearer are very good 1-drops, but this pack is weak overall. We're going to take Pointed Discussion. It's the one of only 2 red or black cards in this pack, and I like it. I think it's super underrated. You don't want to third pick it, obviously, but we're not giving up anything else here. Could take one of the white or blue 1-drop, but again, we're probably going to do everything we can to stay in black-red. It's pretty disappointing that there's no really good cards in this pack for our colors, but maybe it's just a bad pack or something, so we're going to take that and move on. Okay, a lot of black and red cards in this pack. I do like Blood Petal Celebrant. I think it's a really good 2-drop. But one thing when you have Bloodtithe Harvester, especially when you have multiples, is that you want to focus on cards that allow you to bring it back from the grave. And Edgar's Awakening is awesome in blood decks, and awesome when you want to bring back creatures, powerful ones like Bloodtithe Harvester. So this is, I think, a pretty clear pick here, despite the fact that there are quite a few reasonable cards in our colors. Okay, here, so something I just thought of now rewatching this draft is Undying Malice with Bloodtithe Harvester. Is that a combo? Can you use it on Bloodtithe Harvester, then sacrifice to kill a creature and get it back? I just thought about that now. It probably does work. Regardless, I didn't think of it at the time, and I took Epicure, which, if you haven't played this format before, it looks awful, but it's actually surprisingly good. So here, I think it's pretty close between Recluse and Lacerated Flesh, and actually Recluse may be the pick, but I kind of just, without thinking, grab Lacerated Flesh because we don't really have any removal. I mean, we have the 2 Harvesters, obviously, but yeah, I just kind of grabbed it, and looking back, I think Recluse may be better here. I'm not sure. Decks with a lot of blood. Yeah, I mean, I guess it's fine. Either one's fine, I guess, but yeah, I think probably it's closer than I certainly thought at the time, and probably might even take Recluse if I had to do it over. 2-drop, we're going to have tons of cards to discard to it with the blood. Yeah, maybe that was the pick, but either way, we went with the Lacerated Flesh here. Alright, here, I like Belligerent Guest just fine, but I think First Blood Fountain is pretty important, and I'm going to grab it here. It's easy to think that this card wheels and it's around quite a bit, so you can get one later, but with 2 Bloodtithe Harvesters, and I do already have an Edgar's Awakening, but I do want at least 1 Blood Fountain, so I'm just going to go ahead, grab it here, make sure that I get one. I don't feel like I'm giving up too much, although I do like Guest, like I said, but yeah, definitely want to get one of these. Does everything we want to do, brings back our Harvesters. Sometimes it'll bring back 2 Harvesters. I don't know if we'll live that dream during this draft, but yeah, generates blood, does all the things we want to do. So definitely want one of these, at least, when you have a Harvesters, or when you have a Harvester, let alone 2. So I'm going to take that here. Alright, pack 2, pick 2. This is our next decision. We had a bunch of packs in a row where they either didn't matter or it was a very easy choice. This is tough. Ragged Recluse versus Diagraph Scavenger versus Gift of Fangs is going to be good in our red-black vampires. I ended up going Scavengers. I think any of those 3 are fine. Scavengers, it's just really good. It's just really good. Tough to trade with on the ground. That little life swing is important. The removal from the graveyard against, blue-white disturbed decks and things like that is not irrelevant. It comes up quite a bit. So, yeah, even against black decks who have a lot of ways to bring creatures back, I think this card's just really, really good. Again, though, Ragged Recluse is good for us. Gift of Fangs would be real good for us. And Ancestral Anger is not nothing, although it's obviously better in the red spells deck than the deck we're building. But yeah, I'm going to take the Scavenger here, hope to wheel one of those cards. Alright, here, Parasitic Grasp versus Flame Blessed Bolt. Hashtag first world problems. I mean, you're just thrilled to take either one of these awesome removal spells, super efficient removal spells. I'm going to go with the Grasp. It's just kind of less replaceable. Bolts will come around a little bit. You expect to see some of those. We probably will not see another Grass the rest of the draft. So it also kills slightly more things, of course. Not as efficient, but the life gain is not irrelevant. So again, you cannot go wrong with either one of these excellent efficient removal cards, but I'm going to start with the Grasp here. Wow, this pack. All right, lots of ways for us to go here. Wedding Security is the best card. Epicure, Anger are more efficient, cheaper, and Scavenger is awesome. We already do have 2. At the time, I kind of hastily just took Wedding Security, but I think that if I were to do it over, I think I would take either the Epicure or the Scavenger to kind of lower the curve a little. With all this blood, you kind of want to top out at 4. So, I don't know, the less lands you have to play, the better, and it really makes a difference in this deck a lot. So, I don't know. I took Wedding Security because, I guess, in part because we already had 2 Scavengers. So, but I don't know that it's the best choice for our deck here. It is, however, the overall most powerful card. So, obviously fine to take it, and you're almost always going to play it. So, I'm going to grab that here. Though, like I said, in retrospect, I probably would have taken one of the cheaper cards. Okay, here, second pointed discussion versus first knife. I think it's close. Despite the fact that we have tons of ways to generate blood already, you almost always want a knife. I mean, they're just so good. I always want one in every one of my decks, even the ones that already have tons of ways to produce blood. I think it's close. I grabbed the knife because I just kind of feel like first knife is better than second pointed discussion. Also, we've already seen 2-pointed discussion, so it's possible a third one comes around if we want it, where more decks are after the knife. So I think it's close, but grab the knife here and feel fine about it. Okay, so here, Socialite is much better than Guest, but the thing is, we already have 3/4 drops, and they're just easier to get 4 drops in general. I wanted another 3 drop. I don't love the other Guest we have, so I figure I'm going to grab this. It's just for curve purposes, although if you took Socialite, that would be fine. It's probably the correct pick, but I wanted the 3 drop here. Okay, here, this pack is insane for us. I'm going to grab the Bolt, because I think it's by far the best choice, but the 4 drop's good, then the 2 drop Celebrant I like, and also, of course, Reckless Impulse will be good. Knife, I don't think you need a second one. Most decks probably don't play a second one, so pretty clear Bolt, and hope to wheel something from this pack. Alright, this was one of the closer picks of the draft for me. The question is second Blood Fountain versus second Ragged Recluse. Again, Recluse, it's going to transform easily because we have a lot of blood, so we can discard. I talked about just wanting to recur our Bloodtithe Harvesters, so I eventually chose to go with the Fountain here. I think it's really close, and I wouldn't argue either way. Maybe, I really wanted that second Recluse, but always felt like on almost every pack there was something more important than it. So, yeah. Alright, don't know if I love it, but that's what I ended up doing here. I think both picks are reasonable. Eighth pick, Hero's Downfall, no big deal. Okay, so here's the kind of line in the sand, right, that I need to draw. Wedding Security, again, I've already talked about it. Very good card, solid card. But the thing is, with this deck, just the way I built it out, I just wanted it to be super low to the ground, super cheap, and I decided that Gift of Fangs would just be better. Now, I think it's just better in our deck. In this particular deck that I'm trying to build, this just low cost, get on the board early, kill their stuff early, recur some, some of our better creatures, either the, scavengers or of course the harvesters, that type of thing. Play that type of game. Use blood so that we don't flood out. And I just feel like this draft could have gone a totally different way, right? Like much more mid-range. We could have had 3 Wedding Securities and still a lot of blood and just bash people. I drew a bunch of cards, a bunch of value, but I decided to go a different way, and spoiler alert, we ended up not playing any of the 5 drops, so none of the Wedding Securities and none of the Lacerate Flesh, which I think we actually ended up with only 1 and 1 of each, but the thing is that I ended up just not taking the other 2 Wedding Securities. I just kind of felt like this was the way to go. Just because we don't have bombs. Just wanted to kind of kill him early. And I don't know, I just kind of was the way the deck was building itself in my mind. So, interesting kind of way it played out, right? So, ended up taking Gift of Fangs here, and ended up not playing any 5 drops, not counting Edgar's Awakening, of course, because that's frequently not going to be a 5 casting cost card. So, that's what we ended up doing. Not sure if it's right, but I just liked the idea at the time. I like the low curve, sleek, kind of low to the ground deck. Alright, so this is the final build I went with. Like I pointed out earlier, no 5 drops. Again, not counting Egner's Awakening. The one thing is that instead of the what is the Blood Guest card, the 3-mana guest, I wish I had instead grabbed a second Ragged Recluse. But beyond that, I think I'm pretty happy with this. I feel like it's cheap. It's got good interaction. It can beat you quickly. 16 land, I think 9/7 feels right. We're never going to flood out with all our blood. And overall, I like it. I think it's got a chance to be pretty good. So we will see how that goes. Alright, game 1 on the play. This hand is everything we want. Everything our deck is designed to do. Alright. Opponent. Okay. Yeah, opponent stonewalling us already. See, I think, alright, interesting, no attack first. Alright. Alright. Yeah, attack, and then if they try to double block, kill one. Alright, Bloodtithe Socialite. Alright, opponent exploiting, doing wow. Opponent going off. Okay. Yeah, this is a tough one. I guess just discard pointy discussion. This is tough. Really want this bolt. It's gonna have to do a lot of work with a lot of 2 toughness creatures. Alright, that's a good draw. Alright, so start with just attack with Bloodtithe Socialite. Okay, so I remember this. Here I mess up. Okay, they block with everything. Here I mess up by not arranging. I have to kill the exploit. Maybe I don't have to kill the ghoul. But I don't know. Yeah, I probably should have tried to kill the ghoul. Alright, and then remove one of the skeletons. Alright. And now, like I was saying, you just don't want to ever... I don't want to, like, almost ever play more than 4 lands. Just start pitching lands. We got tons of blood. I don't love this Gluttonous Guest. I don't know why I was in there. I wish it was Ragged Recluse, but it's not. Kind of at odds with the rest of our deck. Just filtering through all lands here. Yep, there's checking the graveyard. Yes, that was 3 in a row. There we go. There's some action. Alright. Grisly Ritual. Kill my guy. Alright, get rid of that skeleton. Don't have to deal with that anymore. Double block. I want to make sure my auto-assigned combat damage is on. So I do 1 to each. Perfect. And carving out. And now, I mean, I feel like we kind of have a huge advantage here. Alright, sacrificing Fountain. Don't have to do that right now, but I do. Don't know what to bring back. It's 3 good targets, but I choose Scavenger and Harvester. Alright, yeah, I mean, Wedding Security's doing work, but we are at 26, so we have a pretty big counterattack here. Well, I guess it's just 5, but they have nothing in play right now. So this is interesting, right? They bring it back, but then don't play it. They buy it back, don't play their 2-mana spell. I don't get it. Yeah, I mean, here I basically just kind of put him to dead on board. Again, they're attacking with Wedding Security, which seems way too aggressive. I'm at 21. Now, I think they're just dead, right? Almost no matter what they play, they'd have to play multiple spells. Alright, they'd have Hero's Downfall. That's good. I finally play the Scout out. Alright. Rumble Swamp. There we go. Get him to 1. And they concede. Alright, we'll take it. Alright, on the play again for game 2. This hand is not good, but with a mix of lands, got 2 of each land. I don't see how I can mulligan it, but I'm going to have to draw something. And of course, we've seen how the story ends on Arena, right? Draw like 7 straight lands. Oh, okay, there's some action. Alright. Now, at the very least, we can... Alright, that's smooth. Switch that guy over, alright. Good curve out, in a sense. Although, Bloodtithe Harvester, not great when you have no blood tokens in play. Alright, let's see what we do. Alright. So attack there, try to blow out a double block, but they just put 1 on 1. So we don't get in for any damage. Alright. Stuck on 3 mana, so I think we should kill that. And then get in there. Alright, got him down to 9. Yeah, opponent says oops, but I don't know what that's about. No, they got land screwed, but I'll take it. Alright, game 3 on the draw. Guess this is a keep. Don't love it, but it's a keep. We can always pitch a card if we have to. We're on the draw. We have a 2-drop, so we're not going to get blown away that almost regardless of their start. Alright, draw land. That's good. Opponent starts to concealing curtains. Looks like black-white. Alright. Their play is just flip it. Okay. Attack for 2, play Harvester, play Knife. Can kill that thing with the Harvester if we choose next turn. Let's see what they play. Socialite, okay. So opponent has some good threats here for sure. Alright, kill the Socialite. Alright, I'm not sure why I did that. I think I'm going to suit up the Ghoul. I should just leave them both back and try to trade. But alright, see what I had in mind. Alright, kindly Ancestor. Alright, don't have many plays here, so I guess just you want to, against black-white exploit deck, you want to save your Scavenger, but really there's nothing else for me to do. I guess I could spend my turn bringing back creatures to the graveyard, but... Alright, they're down to 12. Bit of a board stall here. We can double block if they attack. Let's see if I double block with... Yeah, okay. Interesting that I didn't choose... Okay. Interesting that I didn't choose Scavenger to block with. Oh, I guess it's Menace, so I really had no choice. I had to double block, but I could have gone Scavenger in one drop. Alright, Social Out of our own. Yeah, I mean, Scavenger's good, obviously, but feels kind of underwhelming right now. Half our job is done. I'm down to 10. We have Bolt in our hand, which has not been great against them. Alright. Let's play Socialite. Bleed draw, good draw, obviously. Who knows what they have. So if I can draw a land... Actually, a land's not really going to help. Because I can't play the Knife Hand. I can't equip the Knife Hand, play Bleed Dry with it, so actually it doesn't really matter much. I guess the plan is going to be... Alright, there's my land. Attack with Socialite, make it a 5/5, and then use Bleed Dry to try to blow out any blocks. Let's see. Oh, okay. There goes that good time. Ruined. Alright. So I can bring back creatures. So I can activate the fountain along with Bolt, that 3/2. I apologize for this game. Opponent really starts timing down. I don't know if they just had a bad connection. Didn't seem like they were like roping or whatever, but the opponent starts really playing slowly, timing down a lot, roping a lot. Again, I don't think it's on purpose, but... Alright, so now I have a choice between blocking. There you go. So the plan is to block, then use that to bring back... Use the Blood Fountain to bring back Harvester and Scavenger. Opponent really in the tank here. Again, could be thinking, could just be bad connection. Didn't feel like any kind of salty roping. But yeah, this takes a while. I start doing this on a bunch of turns. This game is already starting to grind. Come on, opponent. I think my plan is to bolt the 3/2 regardless of what else happens here. Alright, sacrifice of blood at random. Okay. Pitch of plains. Alright, sack of blood. Okay, this is going to be good because I'll be able to nab that thing. Unless I play it immediately. Okay, so they give the guy first strike by removing everything from the graveyard. Bolt that. Which I said was my plan anyway, and then block and buy back. So now I guess it's a question because I don't have any creatures in the graveyard. I guess it's kind of a question of, do I need the Scavenger back? Definitely Harvester. Okay, did bring that. Both Harvesters, very nice. Could use another land after complaining the entire time, or not complaining, but after saying the entire time that I wasn't gonna, didn't want to ever have more than 4 lands to play. Now I have 5 and could use a 6th. All right. Fortunately, can't play Scavenger, so just suit up and pass the turn. And quite a grind fest so far. See what they do. Okay. I have all that blood. I have all the blood tokens in play and untapped mana, but okay, but nothing to discard. That's odd. That's awkward, right? So yeah, just I make the obvious play of I don't know if they thought it meant I couldn't use the ability with that imprisonment. I don't know. That was weird though. All right, slowly getting rid of all their disturb cards in the graveyard. Oh dear God, this thing. All right. All right, play out some creatures. And then just pass, I'm guessing. Attack? Okay. Alright. Block with both is fine. Gonna bleed dry that thing so that they can't get the tokens back, which they don't have. What do you need, an enchantment or spirit or something? Okay. Alright. Alright. Rummage away a swamp. When the discussion is going to be good here when I get around to casting it. Which is going to be right now. Alright, let's see. Do I play my second mountain? Okay. Alright, that's interesting. I assumed I would bleed dry that, but I guess I could use bleed dry for the disturbed creatures. So there's no way to get it back, I don't think, anyway. Or does it count if they have a spirit? I'm not sure if you can buy that Hair and Bless guys back if you have a spirit or enchantment. I know it's an enchantment, but I don't know if it's spirit also. Looking through a graveyard, a lot of my good stuff is gone. Still got this bleed dry. And now opponent again just timing way down. Roping on every turn. I don't know. Must be bad connection. Okay, interesting attacks here. I guess I just let one in because I don't want to lose my attacker. My 3/3 is going to get in there. Alright. Come on about it. Ugh. So painful. Alright. Set up the knife attack for 4. And then I can either keep up bleed dry or start rummaging away these swamps. I guess that depends on what they're going to do. They are not going to make any hasty decisions. Alright, there we go, finally. Alright, attack with the 1 toughness guy also, because why not? And I think just leave up bleed dry. And then if they don't do anything... I mean, I don't have a lot I can play for 2 mana anyway. I think both my harvesters are gone. Just waiting. Okay. Yeah, both my harvesters are gone. One of my blood fountains is gone. Okay, do I still have Edgar's Awakening? Can't remember. Okay, opponent suits that up. Alright, so they are just dead, assuming they have nothing. So I guess the choice here is, do I bleed dry or do I start to filter? If they have that retribution, it's going to be bad for me. So I guess the plan right now, if they don't do anything else, is to bleed dry and untap and just go for the win. If that doesn't work, then of course I have my draw step plus 2 blood tokens at least that I can use. Alright, down to 8. And if this works, opponent's dead on board. Please, opponent. Alright, and so far it's working. Alright, parasitic grass is obviously huge. Alright, got him. Oh my goodness. Painful, but worth it. 3-0. Alright, game 4. We are on the draw. This hand is fine. 2-drop and a 3-drop and a point discussion and a bleed dry. With both color lands, obviously this is great. And Traveling Minister, alright, draw a Blood Fountain, good. Something to do on turn 1. Alright, there we go, there's our guy. Reading Panic Bystander. I haven't seen that card much against me. So it seems to be a black-white life gain. So I think I decided to just trade here because I felt like I would just use it, untap, and probably use it on that anyway. So if you could just trade here. They don't have a 3-drop, which is great for us. Alright, now it looks like they're stuck on lands, so I think obviously kill that and get in there. Uh-oh, opponent stumbling. Not what you want to do in this format. Alright, Wolf Strike. Got me. I think I decide with the Edgar's Awakening in hand and the fact that they're stumbling on land and the Blood Fountain that I feel like I can just start taking their hand from them. Alright, draw. Hero's Downfall. Yeah, so I decide to there we go. Get their last card out of their hand, so we grabbed a couple of Hook-Hand Mariners, I guess it was. And now we're in a really great spot. I mean, they're going to gain a lot of life for a little while. Alright. Rummage away a mountain. The thing about... oh, there we go, that's good for them. The thing about Traveling Ministers, it doesn't do a lot without the synergy, so you can basically just ignore it. So even the fact here that I have a Flame Blast Bolt, don't really care. Because their Traveling Ministers isn't going to do anything without the other creatures that it synergizes with. Alright, so they're at 27. We're going to have to get them dead at some point. Decide to use my Hero's Downfall. On that. Opponent has actually recovered kind of nice. I mean, I have nothing going on, but they have the knife, they have 4 lands, they have a creature. Alright, laid to rest. Yeah, I mean... not going to be the worst here. So I think with laid to rest. So I decided to just go aggressive. Yeah, with laid to rest, I think it's good use for a Flame Blessed Bolt now. It doesn't look like they have much other things to use the bolt on. So, yeah, it's going to be annoying. Yeah. They had a deck full of humans and the laid to rest. So, could be problematic. Alright, I'm just going to use my Gift of Fangs. Let them get a card here. But this is going to be great because I'm going to play my Socialite. Get in a huge attack. And now we are looking very good. So we turned the tides quickly. They went from 27 to now they're at 12. Yeah, all right. So, yeah, opponent stumbled on land. We took advantage of it, and we took over the mid to late game and won easily, so that was a good one. All right, 4-0 on the play for our 5th match. This hand is amazing. Everything we want to be doing. I don't like the Gluttonous Guest. I wish it was the other guest, but at least it does have some blood synergies. All right, opponent on 2 forests and no plays yet. Okay. All right, so it's green-white. All right, what am I thinking about here? Okay, just use Downfall right away. I guess I'm thinking about flipping my guy, but the thing is it's my last blood token, and I want to be able to kill something like that. Alright, point of discussion. There we go. Bolt off the top. Very nice. Easy game. Magic easy. Alright. Come down to 7. Now I'm starting to hold lands in hand. Oh, this thing. Oh boy. This thing is scary, but we can outrun it. So, draw blood crazed socialite, and I guess the thing is you're always fighting that. It's like, yeah, do I play this? Do I discard this now? If I play it, then I have to, if I want to discard, I have to discard another card. I can't trigger Edgar's Awakening, so it's like, this is just really awkward. Haven't been able to find that spot to flip my guy. Alright. So they're starting to stabilize at 5. Oh my goodness. Wow. Alright, this game is slipping away from us. Though, much like another opponent, I don't know why they put it on that one. I guess because, although we can make this a 3-3. Yeah, I don't know why they did that. Because I can still use the ability unless they want to take off a turn to exile it. But alright, so ghoul. This is an easy ghoul. Sack my imprisoned guy. Alright. Bring my socialite back. Oh no. This thing is insane. I have no way to deal with it right now. Although I guess I can make a 3rd blood token and kill it. Socialite will make a 3rd blood token, then I can kill it. Or a point of discussion works also. I think I should be getting on board here. Yeah, okay. This is much better in my mind. Alright, 3rd blood token. Sack my harvester, kill that. Oh yeah, get in there. I finally give up and play my 5th land. Alright, taxidermist with nothing in the graveyard, it's not going to do it. That Glorious Sunrise card is insane. Alright. See what they have. Oh, okay. They're just dead. Alright. So we got him before Sunrise could take over the game. Alright, 5-0. Very nice. Up to gold tier 2. Alright, trying to live the undefeated dream, 5-0. And here we are on the draw with no red lands. Though, otherwise, a hand that's not bad. Yeah, I think on the draw, this is fine. We don't have... It's not like we have a handful of red spells anyway, so we can wait quite a while to draw our mountain. And, of course, immediately top deck a red spell. You know how this goes. All right, opponent is on green-red. All right, Scorpion. Alright, so here I just had to Gift of Fangs a Scorpion, which is not a play you want to make that often, but the thing is, we drew 2 red cards, we need a mountain, and I want to try to get on board. Well, I can, although really I don't have good attacks, so I don't have good attacking creatures, I should say. Alright, there's our land. Maybe this will be okay. Yeah. Playing Guess first, because it's a better attacker. Alright, Weaver. We have downfall for that. Oh, that's perfect. Even though it's our 4th swamp, it allows us to play Harvester after the attacks here. Who knows what they can ramp into, so I think kill that because it's blocking us and because they can ramp. Green red's gonna have a lot of big things, so let's see what's coming at us. Alright, a braid. I mean, it's not the worst, I guess. Alright. Play this thing. Alright. We are doing it. This is what our deck wanted to do. This is why I built in drafted in this manner. So let's see if we can get it done. Do the last 8 points. Alright, Lacerate Flesh. Oh, that's great. Although, Flame Blessed Bolt, probably not going to be amazing now. Oh, there we go. Yes, point of discussion. Alright, well, flooding a little, but that's what all the blood tokens are for. Opponent down to 4. Again, Flame Blessed Bolt at this point in the game against Green Red, who doesn't clearly have anything cheap to play in their hands. Not going to be amazing, but whatever. Okay, this guy. It's actually going to be a bit of a problem for us. We are at 4, so they can block one, block something, kill something, or let's see. I think you can make an argument here for just blood fountaining back the Harvester and passing, but let's see what happens. Alright, so I attack. So this is going to allow them to remove 2 counters. And deal 1 to Epicare. Okay, yeah, that's pretty good for them. Alright, so I'm going to buy back my Harvester after this. We are it's slipping away, but oh no. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, yeah, so kill the Punisher in response. They can't gain life, and then now we can kill them with our, what is our, do we have one of those in the graveyard? Oh, there it is. Okay, we drew it. We had one in the graveyard to bring back with Blood Fountain anyway, so. But who knows, sometimes those decks chain together, those 6/6s, and gain all kinds of life, so glad we got it over when we did. Probably, maybe a lucky top deck, or maybe we just had it next turn anyway. Either way, 6-0. Alright, here we go. On the draw with a reasonable enough hand. Trying to live our dream. I am not above putting Gift of Fangs on Epic here and getting in there. Okay, green-red wolves. So, Gift of Fangs will be good. Alright. Can I discard my 3rd land? No, no. Alright, I don't know what I can do about this. You're a couple tokens away from being able to kill it. The other thing is, opponent can just start making tokens. Now, let's see if they play a 3rd basic. Oh, wow. Okay. So, I feel like you should play a 3rd basic just in your deck somewhere. For this thing, it's that good. even, even if you don't have any other cards from that color, even if it's just straight red-green, maybe worth it. Maybe not, I'm not sure. But there's such a just big difference between 2/2s and 3/3s in this format, I feel like. Alright, so trading off with Epic here to get a token and then kill their 3/5 with Harvester. Oh no. Oh no, the dream is coming to an end. We can buy back Harvester, it's probably going to be too slow. Alright, we can do this. That's not going to do much. So alright, what we can do, start with Scavenger, hit him for 2, start to put out, a card that can block their 6/6 and 3/5, and then buy back Harvester with the Blood Fountain. Hope that's not too slow. But again, it's not like we have 6 lands, so alright, get in there with your token. Or your 1/1, I should say. Yeah, alright, now they're going to make tokens. Alright. What do we do? What do we do? Yeah. Just card. Oh, there we go. I didn't see that play initially. I didn't see it just now, but I saw it initially. Alright. There we go. Bring back Harvester. Okay, and actually with our second Harvester, we can turn this around. We're going to kill the 3/5. We can block and trade with a 6/6. They could generate another token here, which is going to be... Alright, now they're putting on some pressure. Yeah, so they attack with a 1/1. I feel like trading there is fine so that they don't generate another token. Oh man, that thing too. Alright, we are close-ish to stabilizing. Alright, we're at 18. Oh no, jeez. Sigh. Alright, well. I mean, do I just trade here? I guess I have to trade at least one. Oh, well, I can't trade right. I can't trade with the first striker, so. Trade with the other one, I guess. Not great. Alright, what am I gonna bleed dry? Guess I bleed dry the first strike guy? Because, I mean, I can't ever trade with that, so. Alright, I mean, still not dead. Not just dead. Just our nonsense is just too slow against this deck. Alright. Oh. I accidentally took too much. I guess where they have trample or something, or alright. Dream is over. Feels bad. They just had too much powerful stuff going on that our nonsense shenanigans just couldn't handle it. Alright. Let's try to at least a little anticlimactic, but let's try to close out the 7 wins. Alright, here we go. This hand is fine. We're on the play. Kind of a curved thing going on here. Alright. Oh, there we go. Parasitic Graspment, good. Especially because the white deck's going to have some humans usually. Though not always. Alright, blue-white. Alright, grasp that or... Yeah, that card's not great, but it's going to stonewalling us. And... Alright. Alright, I mean, just trying to beat down, I guess. Another trainee. Alright. Alright, here, bust guys. Okay, they don't trade. Okay, so they don't have another creature in the graveyard, so I guess that's why I chose to leave up Hero's Downfall instead of playing... Okay, instead of playing my Scavenger. Alright, they have another Geist, so we're going to kill that. Get in for 3. Scavenge away that Geist so they can't get that back. Alright, we're doing it. Let's get that last 3 points. Uh-oh. Okay. That's not good for us. Alright. Gonna use the fountain. I have legit nothing in my graveyard. Alright, let's see. Okay. So we're stalled. I have a lifelinker, not good. See? And alright. Guess I trade. But obviously I'm gonna trade. Alright. That's fine. That Valorant stance is fine because although it's not a trade and I just lose my guy, I can get it back. I want creatures in the graveyard, so let's see if they get it. Okay, so now they kind of make the better play. I feel like I'm just not attacking that, so let's see. Yeah, I mean, I guess I just draw. There we go. Alright. Found some gas. Alright. Now we're looking much better. What's weird is they could have attacked with their lifelinker and played it on their attacker by now, and they just didn't. Which is weird to me. I'm happy at the time that they didn't do it. Alright, Socialite. And then do I want to pass and set up a kill next turn? What am I doing? Alright, just kill the flyer now. Alright, kill the flyer now, but don't attack. Alright. Rummage away a mountain. Alright, Edgar's Awakening is good. Another point of discussion is going to be good. Should be able to close this game out soon. Alright. So, definitely attack, right, with the Socialite? Nope, okay, still waiting the next turn. I feel like I can kill him next turn. Gift of Fangs is going to be great here. I'll kill that. Gift of Fangs that. Make Socialite 5/5. Alright then. The opponent played that very strangely, and I feel fortunate to have won that one. I feel like they could have gotten with their lifelinker and then lifelink something up, so that was weird, but we'll take it. 7-1, didn't quite live the dream, but we did well otherwise. Alright. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Here's some early look at the stats, our stats from this format. I'm at a not great 58%. Well, 58% I guess is fine in terms of win rate. However, a lot of those were done with the demon. So I've had 7 of my wins, or like 6 or 7 of my wins have come from just playing demon and my opponent not having an answer and then just killing them with it. That's like 6 of my 18 wins in this format. But all right, so we're 5 drafts in, 18 and 13, 58%, 10 rares, 4 mythics, and then prizes 7 packs and 2,100 plus gems. So going okay, I guess. Like to see a higher win rate, but when you rare draft and as you move up to gold and then platinum or whatever, you're just not gonna have like as high a win rate, especially again because how many bleed drives and whatnot I have to pass for dual lands. So, but yeah, that is the free to play life. That is the life we've chosen. All right, thank you for watching. Let me know if you want to see more content in this format. I think this format is interesting, to say the least. I guess interesting is the word. I don't know. There's some frustrating moments for sure, but I don't know. So far, it's been fun, I guess. All right, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. All right, bye.